wanted to ask you now. I've been talking to your assistant. He's really cool, by the way. And
thank you.
He actually gave me some information on your past. Like, I had no idea you were college educated, and I had no idea you were a nurse. Now, where did you go to college?
I went to Georgia State.
Okay, cool. Now, I want to ask you something. Why don't we see more of that side of you on the show?
Because they try to, just put it in how the relationship is between me and Scrappy. But I think by the producers looking at what they've done, I think second season will be better, and you'll see me more.
On, the show and the producers, do you think that the show emphasizes the negative? And this goes back to the other episode, the recent episode where you spelled bitch incorrectly. Now I'm wondering, why didn't they give you a do-over and say, well, you didn't spell it right, let's do this little, scene over, rather than air it? You know what I'm saying?
They did that because when you go to my website and look up at the THA Real REAL, Momma MOMMADEE.com, my T-shirt, the word order, the letter E is backwards. It's all about my branding. It's got to be in my order, not in the world's order. I'm the queen of the South. It has to be in my order. That's the only way it's going to go, because, it is what it is.
Okay, so bottom line, you know how to spell bitch. It's just that's the way it's spelled on your T-shirt, she said, and your brand.
Yes, I think what's the dictionary kind of mad at because no one wants to spell it right now. But it has to be in my order. It's all about my branding.
Now, you're often criticized for your behavior on the show. I'm just being honest with you. I've heard commentators call you ghetto and ratchet. Now, how do you respond to your critics?
They can think what they want to think. At the end of the day, I'm God-fearing. I'm overdoting, loving mother and grandmother. And it is what it is. My life is my life. And when you get edited versions of it, people can judge. More Christians judge than anything. But people got to know, look at your day. Look at your life. What is it about your life? If we're never perfect, then why would you sit and judge someone else based upon 20 minutes of what you see that's been edited? You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Now, on one episode of the show, you talked about Shay Bucky Johnson, and you talked about how you think she is a good fit for your son. Now, what is it about Shay that you like so much?
Because she's nurturing, and, I don't know how many mothers can hear me as far as my voice will go, but I can't imagine any mother wanting their child, whether it's a girl or boy, to be with someone that's not nurturing and caring, sharing and nurturing of their child. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if your daughter got hit on or verbal abuse, you wouldn't like that mate that she's chosen. Nobody's gonna like it. Or something in conflict, and you saw your child unhappy, and they came to you, like Scrappy comes to me on the show, and he tells me things. You ain't gonna like it. No mother. That's not gonna sit well with any mother. With the issue with the asthma attack when he got admitted in Northside Hospital here in Atlanta. She went to work, and then she said, I got to take care of myself. Well, she get $3,500 child support a month. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. How you going to say you got to work?
How much?
You know what I'm saying? But you need her to be independent. Now, I would want anyone to be independent, but don't put it like my son don't take care of his daughter, because that's a lie. That's a lie.
Relationship with Erica. Now, you guys obviously don't see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't. She was raised differently. She was raised by an aunt. As you well know, her mother was on drugs, and she was sent upstate New York and raised. Now, sometimes, and more often than others, people that don't have that same nurturing see things different. And I'm not saying Erica is a monster. I'm just saying, when she has came to me and tried to check me and say, you're in my business, say all of me inside your business, but you don't know a mother's love, darling. I'm been there. I've been there for my kids. I don't care if the lights were cut off, if the gas were cut off. I didn't send my kids nowhere. You feel me? And when I did wrong, I straightened up my life. And I didn't raise my kids. We went through the storms of life together. And that's what that binds us. That blood that's always thicker than water. And all mothers are different. So I'm not down with any mother that been put in a situation where they had to send their kids off to better things other than what they were able to offer them. What I am saying is don't come in between me and mine.
I want to get back on the reunion show. If you can't answer the question, just tell me no, I can't answer that, and we'll just keep it moving.
Okay.
So now, is there a physical altercation? You don't have to say between who, but is there a physical altercation between cast members?
They are a lot, but no one touched. Got a chance to touch. In a word like that, no one got a chance.
Okay, because the biggest thing was this rumor that K. Michelle put hands on Rashida, knocked her out. So you were saying no one got physical. Okay. So now Shay is going to be on the show, correct? The reunion show, right?
You have to wait and see that one.
Okay. So we'll keep it moving. Now I know since you couldn't say anything about Shay, you might not be able to tell me if Memphis makes an appearance.
I can't say anything about that one.
Okay. Oh my God, this is going to be a good reunion show. Now
I'm having a headache. I'm having a headache every time I tell people just tune in. Like I get a headache instantly because it's like, oh my God, like oh my God, the world's gonna put a straight jacket on everybody. But for your viewers, I want them to know that I took 4 ad deals on the taping of the reunion. And 2 were jail capped. When I tell you that the world needs to buckle up, sit back, because from where I was sitting and what I saw and what I lived through, the reunion is better than all 10 of the episodes.
Oh my gosh, Momma Dee, that's what I wanted to get into the reunion show. I don't know how much you can say, but
I only just said the basics. That hold on, strap down. Get your popcorn, don't let nobody move, cut off your cell phone. When I tell you, in the history of reality show, my headache extended long after the taping. I can take it. I'm a drama, but you know what? Put us all in the same room. Oh my God. You better tidy up. You better clean your dishes. You better put your kids to bed. Don't move. Pop your popcorn, tune in. Oh.
She's accused this guy named Memphis of beating her while she was dating him, and now Memphis is married to Rashida's good friend Toya Wright. So previously Rashida had tried to steer clear of the situation, but I noticed that on a recent episode she pretty much said, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, do you think Rashida had a right to basically, I guess I want to say, stand up for her friend and her friend's husband?
Well, at the end of the day, as a woman, because I was in a verbal and mental abuse relationship, I can only speak for me. And that when I went to my mother-in-law about that relationship, she refused to listen. She listened to her son. People could say what they say. At the end of the day, if you wasn't there, you got to keep your tongue. And that would be very hurtful to me if someone came and told me that my ex-husband has verbal abused me, and they wasn't in that house. They didn't hear those words and how they hurt.
Now let's get on what you mentioned earlier, dancing on the pole, Momma Dee. Now, you were twerking it and working it out. You know what I'm saying?
And at my age, I'm a size 7'8", and I'm in good health. And, you got to know, and for my hater, for them to say something about it in a negative way, because someone inboxed Scrappy and said, you need to check your mom. And his response was, my mom is beautiful, she's fine, and it seemed like the pole does the body good. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, there are women around the world that are putting poles up in their bedroom to keep their husbands, to keep, their marriages or sex life very active and imaginative. You got them taking pole lessons. So at the end of the day, I'm a girly girl. And I did that with all my clothes on. And I talked to my kids after it was done, and my son said, and my daughter, Jasmine, said, Mom, go get her. You look good, and we love you. Because I'm a female, I'm a girl, and it's sexy. I'm not dead yet. my God, don't put me in a casket just yet. When it's over, let it be over. But for right now, I'm living. And I had on all my clothes.
I wanted to ask you about, again about your relationship with Erica. It seems like you guys, I was hoping after watching the show and catching each other's perspectives that you guys would have a better understanding of each other. But I'm hearing that she went on a recent radio show and was saying some things about you being jealous of Scrappy. Oh, I'm sorry, jealous of her.
Yeah, jealous of her. The response to that is that as a mother, I'm not in competition with my son's relationship or his love. The day I birthed him in 1984, on January 19th, it's done. He is my son. He will always be my child. And no woman on the face of this earth can change that. And for her to say that she's scared of him loving me more than he loved her, all the mothers of the world need to be laughing at that. Because a son love with his mother is different than if a man takes on a woman in the street.
Yeah, that's true.
So all the mothers in the world need to be looking at her. Like, how dare you tell any woman, any mother, that she's jealous of you because I'm thinking that she's going to take Scrappy away. He can never go away. Not ever. It is death to us part with me and him and my daughter, and in that order.
Now, I know you can't say anything about this, but just hypothetically speaking, if this rumor was true, if Scrappy and Erica are engaged, would you be in support of that?
I honor the prince's request, but if there's rules to the kingdom, and if that was true, she would have to go with the bylaws and guidelines of the palace. If she doesn't, I would do just like Juanita did.
When's the last time you spoke to Erica, and what have the discussions been like since the show has premiered?
There's been some things that, some attitude issues, like when I was in the same room, you can feel, you can cut the smoke with a knife. But, she's young. I'm old enough to be a mama. And she stay in her lane, I stay in mine. In a nutshell, even before she had my granddaughter 7 years ago, she was jealous of me in that relationship. She don't like the closeness. She feels inferior to that. She likes to have control. She can have all the control she wants, because I ain't finna tongue wrestle or get in a ring, with her with gloves on. I don't have to. I am the queen of the South, and I will remain on my post, and I will remain on my throne. If she violates, trust me, he'll see what he got. Me going at him, they don't do and bring them closer. I've got enough matureness in me to know to sit back. Because you know what? When you're a devil, you're a devil. And sooner or later, he will see you.
One last thing. What do you say about people to people who say you and Mama Jones should get your own show together?
I'll let things work their stuff out, because also Frankie called me, and they wanted, like, hip-hop moms, celebrity moms. But, I don't know if that would be a death trap, because I'd be gonna vote somebody else from. You know what I'm saying? I love Frankie. Me and Frankie been friends for over a couple of years. I've talked to Mama Jones on the phone, and they all seem to be very good women, but, we all got strong personalities, and, you know what I mean? We don't play the horn. So it'll be interesting.